In just a short period of time, Rock Canyon has established itself as a boys' soccer power. Since the inception of the soccer program in 2005, the Jaguars have grown into one of the state's most dangerous predators, taking down a state title in 2008 and contending for championships ever since.
Well, I think we're pretty fortunate. We get a lot of great kids from our local clubs that feed into us here. So, we're a growing school as well, which a lot of schools in this area don't have. So our enrollment's just ballooned in the last few years. And so now what we've got is that kids want to come to Rock Canyon for a lot of reasons, for the academics, for the athletics, and I think that that's really fed us quite a bit.
Last season, the Jaguars had a magical year with an ordinary ending, losing 1-0 in extra time to Pine Creek in the 5A state championship match. And while dreams of an undefeated season and a second state championship were quashed, the returning players were still proud of their accomplishments last season.
It was a really good experience to play in that in Dick's Sporting Goods Stadium. It wasn't a surface we'd played on before. The field was a lot bigger. It was really fun to have. We had a big crowd there, a lot of supporters, and it was fun to take them all the way into overtime. And it was hard to lose that short, but we know how good we were, and we had a good season, so we were proud of the way it ended.
But don't think for a minute the returning players from last year's team have forgotten what happened last November.
It still haunts me today, and it's almost every day that I think about what could we have done different. And that's what every training session we come out in every game. I take what we did wrong in that game and apply it here, and hope that we improve this year, and hopefully we can get it.
The 2014 edition of Rock Canyon Boys Soccer will once again be among the state's best. Matt Sasali takes over the program for Sean Henning. The transition has been smooth, with Sasali having been with the program for several years as an assistant coach.
I think it's been pretty smooth. I've been in contact. I know the past coach, Sean Henning, quite well, so we've been in contact. The boys know who I am. They know what I've been about because I've been in the program. I've coached older siblings. I've taught here for a decade, so I think that there's been a little bit of transition, little different styles and things like that. For the most part, it's gone pretty smoothly.
And the Jaguars return a big senior class. That includes Brian Alcott, who's off to a terrific start. The senior found the back of the net 4 times last week against Grandview, ranking up there as one of the all-time best performances in school history.
Brian Olcott, one of our seniors, is just an absolute moose of a player. Strong, physical, fast.
Senior Oliver Larson is also back as the midfielder registered 20 points last season, second best on the team. And on top of that, the Jaguars welcome back one of their own. Oliver's identical twin brother Lucas Larson returns. He was expected to be a major contributor on last year's team, but had to sit out the season because of a rare blood disease. The senior is back this fall.
Yeah, it was a very humbling experience. I think, especially getting back this year, I realized how much I really loved the sport of soccer and how much I valued it in my life. And when it was taken away from me so abruptly, then I think it was really just eye-opening to me to see what it's like to not have something like that you love so much in your life. I think he makes a huge difference, and I'm not just saying that as a twin. I think that's what I really mean in playing with him for the last, 13 years. He really is a great player, and just coming out the first game, he scored the first 2 goals of our season, and I think that really gave us all a push forward and some real confidence. It was pretty cool. I feel like it was a lot of just my emotions and my body just wanting to get back what I lost all last season. I think it was just a burst of adrenaline after that first one, and it was just from there, it was just smooth sailing. It was really fun.
Despite suffering an early season loss and a tie, this is a Rock Canyon team that is not phased. For the Jaguars have plenty of talent and growing tradition, and it makes them a 5A title contender once again this fall.
We hope to be just as good as last year. A lot of the same goals as last year to go as far as we can. I think we have a lot of potential, and we keep getting better the more games we play. So we hope to do better than last year. I've
been in the stands along the way with 2 older brothers, and now being able to play and keep the legacy going, I think it's cool. I hope it keeps going. I'm hoping that after we leave, the legacy keeps going.